Greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining this meeting to discuss our current progress and updates pertaining to the launch of our new product. I would like to take a roll call before that. Mr. Fadhlullah?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Mr. Sri?
Present.
Mr. Izzat?
I'm here, Mr. Vicky.
Mr. Hussaini?
Yes, I'm here, Mr. Vicky.
And lastly, Mr. Faiz?
Yes, Mr. Vicky, present.
Okay, thank you everyone for responding. Since everyone is here, let's begin the meeting by reviewing the minutes from our previous meeting. All right, Mr. Fat, do you mind recap what we have discussed in the last meeting, referring to the minutes, just to make sure everyone is on the same page?
Sure, Mr. Manager. So, in the previous meeting, we briefly explained each of our responsibilities and tasks of each officer for the progress of our product. Fighters enzyme launching. So, we begin with the explanation on our business, followed by the explanation of each of our tasks and strategies in order to grow our fighters business and have a success launch. So far, the budget we have allocated for this launch is around 1.5 million ringgit. Besides, we have also finalized the product and packaging and also the launching date, which is on 10th of May 2023 in our last meeting. So that's the minute for now.
Well, thank you, Mr. Fat. Are there any corrections or addition to be made to the minutes? If there is nothing to add, can two people suggest and support for meeting minutes and approval?
Yes, there is a correction. The allocated budget for the launch is supposedly 1 million and not 1.5 million ringgit. We have clarified this in our previous meeting.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Product Development Officer, for notifying this correction. If there is nothing more to add, can two people suggest and then support for meeting minute? One approval.
I would like to suggest meeting minute 1.
Me too would like to suggest support meeting minute 1.
All right, thank you, officers. So today's meeting agenda is mainly going to be discussing progress of our 5 days business and also regarding specific outstanding actions that need to be done to have a successful product launch. Besides, we also will be discussing the challenges that may arise in each department in this period of launching our product and the strategies on how to tackle those difficulties. Now, I would like to hear updates from each department. So let's start from me. Over the past few weeks, we focused on streaming our operations and improving our inventory management system. We have implemented a new scheduling software, which has helped us optimize production by efficiency, managing our resources, including staff, equipment, and ingredients, and also reducing wastage. It generates optimized schedules based on demand and availability, reducing wastage and improving profitability. With features like real-time visibility, automated notifications, and analytics, the scheduling software has streamlined our operation and improved efficiency in meeting customer demand. Additionally, we have been working on enhancing our supply relationship to ensure consistent ingredient quality and competitive pricing. Now, let's move on to our marketing officer. What updates do you have for us?
Thank you, Mr. Manager. We have been actively promoting our 5 days through various marketing channels, including social media, email campaigns, and collaborations with local influencers. Also, we have seen an increase in brand awareness and engagement on our social media platforms. We also conducted a customer survey to gather feedback and preferences, which has also provided valuable insights for future marketing campaigns.
You're great, Mr. Izzat. Now, Mr. Hussaini, as the sales officer, how are the sales progressing?
Thank you, Mr. Vicky. Our sales team has been working diligently to achieve our targets as we have planned and expected before. The pre-order discount and bundle offers have been well received by customers, resulting in RM 400,000 in sales upon launching. While we are slightly below the target, we are confident that with ongoing marketing efforts and strategic adjustments, we can reach our goal of RM 500,000 in sales for the first month. Our yearly revenue is projected to reach around RM 6 million.
Excellent work, Mr. Hussaini. Now let's hear from our product development officer. What developments have taken place in terms of our 5 days product?
Thank you, Manager. So far, we have been experimenting with and have collaborated with professors from the Faculty of Biotechnology and Biomedical Sciences in University Putra Malaysia, which is led by Prof. Suryani on enhancing and optimizing the phytase production through the fermentation of Aspergillus niger. We are currently focusing on generating a higher yield via strain improvement method to the existing phytase producing bacteria by implementing the necessary genetic engineering techniques. We also ensured that this whole process occurs at a minimum cost to make stay within the allocated budget.
That sounds exciting. How about the checklist of tasks, or known as the term of reference, that I asked you to do?
I have done the terms of reference and classified the pending tasks for each department. In fact, I have also already sent those to the particular departments and notified them of their pending tasks every week.
Well, that's good to hear. Now let's turn to our customer support officer, Mr. Faiz. Have there been any notable customer service updates?
Thank you, Mr. Vicky. Actually, we have been actively monitoring our customers' feedback and addressing any concerns promptly. We've also implemented a new customer support system that has helped us track and resolve issues more efficiently. We've also started a loyalty program to reward our repeat customers, which has been well received so far.
Great job. Finally, let's hear from our finance officer, Mr. Fan. How are we performing financially?
Thank you, Mr. Vicky. So our financial performance has been steadily improving. We've seen an increasing in revenue due to our sales growth and optimized pricing strategy. Our cost control measures have helped us to reduce the expenses, and these lead to improved profit margins. We've also been diligent in tracking our cash flow and ensuring that the timely payment to suppliers are ensured.
Thank you everyone for your updates. It's encouraging to see the progress we have made. Now let's open the floor for any questions, suggestions, or concerns you may have. Additionally, let's discuss the next steps and any specific action items that need to be addressed to further enhance our business.
Well, I have a question for the customer support officer regarding the loyalty program, which is intended to reward our regular customers. What kind of rewards are we talking about here for the repeated customers?
Oh, Mr. Sri. Actually, I did come up with few ideas on rewards according to our business, which is 5 days product. Firstly, we can try on giving discounts or cashback. This is one of the most popular types of loyalty rewards. That's offering discounts or cashback on purchases made by regular customers. Yes, for example, you could offer a percentage discount on their next purchase or provide cashback on their total spend over a certain period. Next, we can give out free merchandise or services to loyal customers. For example, you could offer a free product after they've made a certain number of purchases, or provide free services such as free delivery, installation, or maintenance. What do you think, Mr. Izzat?
That's awesome, Mr. Faiz. Those are very good ways to boost our business even further.
Those are some amazing ideas regarding the rewards. That's for sure. It's such a great idea.
I'm sorry. Marketing officer, Mr. Izzat, I have questions. So regarding the customer survey that have been conducted, can you list out what are the important insights on upcoming marketing that can be obtained?
Sure, Mr. Fadhlullah. I have come out with 4 insights. Here are some insights that we can obtain from the survey. The first one being the lack of brand awareness, because the survey results suggest that the target audience is not aware of our brand and its products. This insight could lead to a marketing strategy that focuses on building brand awareness through increased advertising, social media presence, and also influencer marketing. The second insight that I found from the survey is poor messaging, because the survey revealed that the messaging used in the previous marketing campaigns wasn't that effective in communicating the brand's value proposition or differentiators. This insight could lead to a revamped messaging strategy that focuses on clear and concise messaging that resonates with the target audience. The third insight is inadequate targeting. Because the survey indicates that the previous marketing campaigns did not really effectively reach the target audience. This insight could lead to a more targeted approach that leverages data-driven insights to identify the most relevant channels and messaging for the target audience. Lastly, the last insight is insufficient budget. The survey results suggest that the low marketing strategy is a result of limited budget allocation. This insight could lead to a review of the marketing budget to identify which areas where funds can be reallocated to support more effective marketing campaigns. That is all.
All right, those are some useful insights which we should be notified of while doing the upcoming market campaign. Thank you.
Sorry to interrupt. May I give suggestions on marketing? Since there are plenty of ideas, why not the marketing officers obtain data on which marketing approach has gained the people's interest and has the highest number of target audience so far? Maybe we can focus more on the specific marketing approach and potentially hit a huge number of customers. Besides, it also will reduce the costs that have been allocated to the marketing sector.
Actually, that's absolutely right. I'm on the same page with you. Thank you, Mr. Sri.
Sorry, may I interrupt because I want to add something. Okay,
Sure.
actually, I have a concern regarding one of our challenges, which is the fierce competition in the market. There are already established players offering similar products, which make it crucial for us to differentiate ourselves and highlight the unique value proposition of our Fighters enzyme. To overcome this challenge, I propose implementing a targeted sales strategy that focuses on educating potential customers about the benefits of our product and how it outperforms competitors' offerings. In addition, we have to establish strong relationships with our clients and provide exceptional customer service to ensure customer satisfaction and loyalty. So this includes regular follow-ups, addressing any concern or issues promptly, and providing ongoing support to our customers. By building strong relationships and delivering excellent service, we can establish a loyal customer base and generate positive word of mouth referrals.
That's a great suggestion, Mr. Hussaini. In your plan, that's a great suggestion, Mr. Hussaini. In your plan, are there any outstanding actions that need to be taken for the successful product launch?
I would recommend exploring partnerships with key industry associations and attending relevant trade shows and conferences. These platforms provide opportunities to network with potential clients, showcase our product, and stay updated with industry trends and demands.
All right. Moving on, are there any outstanding actions that need to be taken for the successful product launch? What is your opinion, Mustafa?
In my opinion, the outstanding actions that I would like to suggest is using the social media as marketing platform. Based on several findings here, I have found that the outreach of the product launch achieved through social media is way more efficient than the physical marketing, effective in terms of like grabbing permanent customers or having a stable reach among the public.
Well, thank you, Finance Officer. Product Development Officer, do you agree on the action and can we proceed with that?
Yes, I do agree with that, with what Mustafa has said. Social media platforms have a broad reach where billions of active users worldwide are using it. Besides, it will allow our business to reach a huge number of audience as well.
All right, moving on to the next objective of today's meeting, which is discussing the challenges each department might be facing during this period of launching our product and the strategies on how to resolve them. Product Development Officer, can you share what challenges have you been facing?
One of the hardest challenges that I faced is staying within the allocated budget to develop the product. It is because of the high cost of the downstream processing, not to mention the amount that we have to pay our researchers. Freeze drying process that involves suitable cryoprotectants is also one thing that we need to scrutinize in the production process. We are well informed that phytase is an enzyme that breaks down phytic acid, and naturally the enzyme is very sensitive to heat and requires certain extra precautionary measures to ensure that they could be produced intact. This issue makes me afraid that it may delay or completely stop the production halfway.
That's quite a challenge. To overcome the particular problem, I would suggest firstly, prioritize expenditures based on their impact and negotiate costs with suppliers. We could also optimize downstream processing by streamlining the process and evaluate new technologies. Moreover, carefully evaluate crypto protectant options for the sensitive phytase enzyme. And not to forget, implement rigorous quality control measures and develop contingency plan for potential risks. That's what was on my mind. What do you think?
All right, thank you, manager, for the valuable tactical ideas. Surely I'll consider those strategies while facing those challenges.
Sorry, Mr. Vicky. Besides what Mrs. Tree has said, I'm also facing some challenges in managing customers' expectations. This is because since our product is a relatively new biotechnology product, customers may have high expectations during a product launch, especially if there is a significant marketing and promotional activity. They may expect immediate responses, personalized assistance, and resolution to their concerns.
Oh, for this one, does anyone have any strategic solution on how to overcome that difficulty facing the customer support officer department?
Excuse me, but I think I have a solution. I think the best way is to set realistic expectations by providing clear information about response times and available support channels. We already have customer support officers, so the best solution would be to empower them to provide personalized and empathetic assistance, actively listening to customer concerns, and also offering appropriate solutions or alternatives.
That's an interesting idea, Mr. Faiz. That's an interesting idea, Mr. I'm sorry, your name, Mr. Izzat. Mr. Faiz, please take note on that. All right. Thank you, marketing officer. How about the finance officer? What are the problems you have been faced during this period of?
So finding investors to maintain good flow of finance is the problems. Actually, this is mainly due to the early stage of business, and we are currently in the very first stage, which is launching. How I solve the problem is by referring to companies that are willing to invest in supplements. So we obtained about 2 solid investors, and we are still looking for more.
That's really fascinating. You did a good job on solving that problem. Thank you, finance officer. Before we end, my last question is for sales officer. How about the sales targets and metrics for our phytase product?
terms of sales targets and metric, I propose setting realistic but ambitious goals for each sales representative and regularly monitoring their performance. This will help us identify areas for improvement, provide necessary training and support, and celebrate success.
I guess that is all. Once again, thank you all for your valuable contributions. I appreciate your dedication and hard work. Let's continue to collaborate and drive our 5 days enzyme business towards success. We will reconvene on 6th June in our next meeting. Have a productive day. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Welcome,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Manager.
You guys.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Manager.